Hello everybody, welcome back to the shop. Yeah, it's kind of strange seeing my stuff in here, ain't it? Without someone get mad at me. But guess what? I got back from Joe Sunday, and guess what showed up Monday? Bam! The parts I need to fix my F-16. What it is this little knuckle here. These little pins shear off. A little bit of aluminum right there. Seems to be fine. You know, the first year and a half I owned this, I didn't break any. You know, you can come down on both wheels and bounce this thing 6 foot in the air and it's fine. But if you come down on one wheel kind of hard, snap. That's what I'm finding out. But I ordered 2 of them. This one here is the one that's broken. See, it won't retract or nothing. It won't lock. And it's just bad news all the way around. This one's fine. I got 2, so I got me a spare. And I'm going to hook that up today and hook up my turbine. Okay? Then, another thing I want to do is get that A4 flying, baby. Oh yeah, I was down at Joe's. Okay, I'll explain to you Joe stuff. Joe has 4 thunderchiefs. They are his. Okay? And he's not painting them for me. They are his babies. He adopted my babies. And he's building them. But we kind of did some horse trading. He wanted another fuselage. Because he wants to take, you know, remember that one that me and Wes laid up and didn't set up right? Well, we cut the nose off of that. I'll show you on Ollie's here. Oh yeah, Ollie's is in the shop getting ready to get this painted too. Ollie, or he's going to cut it and put that other nose on it and extend it. Then I'm going to later on lay him up 2 canopies out of my first mold, you know, the one that don't open. He's going to splice them together and make the Wild Weasel 2-seater. I know what you're thinking, Ollie. It's just going to make it heavier. But Joe said that same thing, but he don't care. He just wants a 2-seater. And we don't think it'll gain that much weight. You know, it'll be a little longer. But with that extra fuselage for Joe, we did a little horse trading. Bam. I got me another AMT Pegasus, 27 pounds of thrust. That 37 pounds of thrust that I'm gonna put in that A4, baby. Oh yeah, we're gonna be rolling. In the A4, the F-16, got the Tomcat. Who have a whole herd of planes start summer with. That fuselage is pretty much ready to go. I just gutted everything, put some good servos in it, and I got some tanks for it. It ain't that bad. Wings need a little work. Ain't too bad. But the main thing is to get this painted by Kentucky and back together. And that's right at 3 months away. So we got plenty of time to get that going is my plan, baby. But I want to show Joe a couple things on this. He started working on his right away, man. He is just jamming. Okay, this is how I hinge these. See, after I cut away the flange, he's already got his cut away and fit in there. It fits perfect. There wasn't much meat to glue them pin hinges to, so I just put a little piece of wood back there and I drilled through it. And it's fine. Mine's like that. Ollie's is like that. And had no issues. Okay, this is how I operate that little door. See, this is just a 5/8 brake line clip. Get from DreamWorks. I drilled it and filled that whole cavity with JB Weld. Put a little wire in it. And there again, mine was fine, Ollie's is fine. It actually holds pretty good. Then I CA it onto the strut. Okay, and this is just one of them torque rod aileron linkage deal. 256 wire and a U-bend. And you see that? That is one of them cheapo push rod connectors that come with that cheapo stuff. You know, you put a L bend in it and clip that on. I believe it's the Pro. You can get them from Tower. Same way with them. Aileron torque rod ends, or whatever you want to call them. Then a U-bend there. Okay? And they fit together just great, man. And it opens nice. But, like I was saying, you gotta put a 45. You gotta glue. It's gonna be hard to film. You got to glue a piece of wood onto your gear door and then sand this door back on a 45. If you don't, they lock up. You know, it don't go nowhere. Clunk, clunk, clunk. That way it kind of pushes it open too. Okay? Now, what you want to do, Joe, is measure up, measure over. On my first one, I had a bunch of holes drilled in there to, hold on, let me get my tape measure. Go get your gear door. And we'll mark that, measure that. With my first one, I had a bunch of holes drilled in there to get the right, until I got the right one, okay? That's from that end, come up 2 1/8 from that end, okay? From the back edge by the flap, come in 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch. Okay, drill that hole. Then I just attach this with a screw, then cut off the excess. Cut off the excess. Got a U-bend in there. That's actually called a U-bend. Kind of works like a ball link, you know. A couple wheel collars right here, because that thing's got to move, man. It's got to be free. It's got to be free. And then I actually stop. See, I don't cut this flange on there all the way down and around, just to right here. That's where I stop my flanges. Okay, and it also has to have a bevel right here on the front side, on that front corner, because if you don't, it wants to lock up there too. It'll just go boom, 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 and you think, why won't this thing open? And that's why. To fasten this strut on there, see, I got a little shim piece of wood. I basically got a piece of wood and started sanding on it. Then I set it on that strut and put my door on there and get it fit. Then I glued it solid to the gear door. Used some rubber glue to glue it to the strut, you know, like some goop or something. Something with a little give to it that I can get back off. I can stick one of them razor blades in there and get that off. Plus a couple screws we need to, don't tighten them up because you'll crush the foam. Just nice and snug is all you need. And it fits just, your door hinges in the way, fits just perfect all the way around. Okay. If you guys need any more help, you give me a holler. And see where the see, I kind of had to cut this back to clear this. You'll have to do the same thing. That's why you need one of them vibrator cutters, Joe. You can just go straight down into this. And then notch that out a little bit for there. Not into the wing, just the flange. And where I doubled up the gear door hinges. Right there, so it won't break off that air cylinder. Then attach the air cylinder right here. So I had to cut. That was the only place to put that. I spent a couple days trying to get that air cylinder in the inside, and there's just no way. But just glued a block of wood right there, attach that air cylinder, and have it run into there, and it worked great. See, mine, I didn't have them big old wheels, so I had room in here to put my air cylinder. But these big old wheels, man, just take up that whole cavity. See these two bolts? You gotta remove them both. And then you see where that tire is just barely touching that duct. And the tire just barely misses that bulkhead in the back and just barely clears that duct. Okay, then your mounts are going to be exactly in this same spot. I'm going to be able to unbolt all these and just bolt that other air cylinder in there. See where that is? Okay, you can get to that screw right through here and undo it. But all these, I won't even have to change these mounts at all. It'll just bolt right up to it. And if you have any other questions, feel free to holler at me. And I'm going to get my F-16 fixed today. It's a pretty easy fix. Oh, and guess what else, guys? Joe is going to be gracious enough to make us some videos. I already made him a YouTube channel. JD Thud. The perfect name for him. You know, because he's got it bad. JD Thud. Just go to the top of the YouTube and type that in. There ain't nothing there yet, but go ahead and subscribe. Let him know we're ready to see some Thunderchief building action, baby. And he'll make some videos for us. The only thing, guys, he might need some help with this. He says his son might be able to help him, but he wants to use his phone to actually take the movies, and I'm not sure how to download them. So if there's anyone that might be able to help old Joe out, get us some videos posted, send him a message on his YouTube account, JD Thud. But let's everybody stop by and welcome Joe to the YouTube crowd, and let him know how excited we are to see him building them Thunderchiefs. And subscribe, JD Thud, J-D Thud, T-H-U-D, all one word. But I just made that account for him this morning, and let's get him some subscribers, baby. And let's have a good time with this. You guys wait till you see them Thunderchiefs come together. They're going to be the baddest thing ever hit the sky, period. And I can't wait. I'm excited to see the progress myself. And watch some more Thunderchiefs come to life, baby. But the reason he wanted 4 guys is he wants to do some different schemes. He wants to do a Blue Angel like mine. So Jason, Joe, is going to need a set of them stickers too. But we want to wait. We're not stickers, but paint masks, and see how mine work out. He's not in that big a hurry. He's going to be a while, but he wants to do a Thunderbird scheme, and he wants to do a couple different, one camo, one aluminum. He wants to make the E model, so that's why he wanted four Thunderchiefs, and he's got them all, baby. And I can't wait to see him get started. Can't wait to get all these finished with that big old turbine in it. It's going to be a fun summer, guys. So you guys need to stick around, because we're ready for some jet flying action and excitement. Maybe just a little bit of drama. So you'll see you back in the shop. Stop by and say hi.